What's up everybody, Beads here. Just wanted to make a quick tutorial video on ArmA 3 Life. This is a mod many people play in ArmA, and just looked online and found that there are no tutorials on getting started in this game. So I just wanted to make a quick tutorial on the controls and what you want to do during your first 30 minutes or so of being spawned in. So for starters, you're going to spawn here right at this little shed. Most people choose Lakeside. When you choose your spawns, I'd go with Lakeside just as most people do because it's the biggest town. It gives you most of the resources you're going to need to get around, and basically everything you need is in this town, so you can get started from getting your license to getting your car to getting the equipment you need and starting to make some money. So yeah, let's get started, guys. Alright guys, as you can see, this is the map for ArmA 3 Life. I'm sure many of you are familiar with it. I'm sure you guys know how to open the map, so I don't need to explain that. So the first place you're going to want to go is towards the bank here in this area in Lakeside to pick up some money, and from there you're going to head to the DMV. So let's go ahead and shift click, and you can put a marker in case you didn't know that, and try not to get run over because there's lots of people. Excuse my choppy frames. I don't know what is going on with the server right now. My frames are very terrible, almost not playable, but I will go ahead and try to deal with them for now. So this here is the ATM I currently like to use because the one in the bank in this server, I play in Evolution Gaming by the way, does not work. So I come to this one and see, as you can scroll, you can just withdraw money. So you just want to withdraw some. I don't need to withdraw any because I currently have the items I need. So once you do that, you just take the money out. So I'll go ahead and take some out just to give you guys a example. Take out 20,000. You get paid every 5 minutes or so. $2,000. So you'll always be making some kind of income. And then from there, you're going to want to go straight to the DMV. Alright, so here we are at the DMV. So you're just going to want to walk up to this feller here, pretty suspect DMV guy, and you can buy whatever kind of license you need. I already have a driver's license, so it's not there as shown. So once you get your driver's license, you're going to want to go back here, just continue right through since it's right next to each other, because you're going to need some clothes. You're going to need a backpack to store your items in, like repair kits and tool kits, med kits, all that stuff. So here you can go ahead and choose whatever type of clothing you want. They have so much in this game. It is quite awesome. Some funny stuff, honestly, and some really cool stuff. Pretty impressed by the clothing. A variety of clothing, as you can see. So anyways, so what you're going to want mostly here is a backpack. I prefer the Kale Gucci because I have expensive taste. So once you get the backpack, you're pretty much good to go. Get a set of items, and be careful because some servers like this one, certain items of clothing are illegal, such as in this server the bandana on the face with the hat, kind of like some Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, is illegal. So you need to be careful about which items you buy and be informed on which ones are illegal in your server. So after getting your license, the next place you're going to want to definitely go to is the cheap car shop, which is located right here in the northeastern part of the city near the electric chair. And once you go in there, you can just enter it just like any other shop, and as you can see, they give you quite a variety. So I'll go ahead and just buy something cheap to get around with here. The good one to go with as a starter is the 1965 Mini Cooper. It is very cheap and honestly very easy to maneuver around in, and very quick actually for how much it is. So now that we're here, I'm going to show you guys some controls. So you want to press U to unlock your car, and once you're in, make sure to lock it so nobody can get in. So going with that, you want to press Alt Y, which is going to open up your keychain. So if you have a friend that you're playing with, you can click here and their name will pop up and you can give them the key. With that, you can also press Shift and T. That's going to open up your trunk. When you're doing any kind of mining or collecting of anything, you can put stuff in your trunk. The Mini Cooper only has a weight of 25, so I wouldn't recommend this vehicle as a transporting vehicle to move drugs or anything like that per se. But like I said, it's pretty good to get around real quick, and as a starter car, it's not that bad. I mean, you can take some less trunk space at first, but you'll be able to save up and buy a GM van. Is pretty good. Those are pretty good. They have 100 trunk space, or if you really want to get a truck license, you can get one of the trucks, but they warn you they only have like up to 120, 125, something like that. But yeah, so you can store and take items from there. And since we're just going through all these controls, I'm going to show you guys a couple more. So Control Y here is also your player menu, where you control your money. You can see how much money you have, and you can give. Here you'll also see your items once you get some. Also your licenses. For whatever reason in this server they don't pop up for me correctly. Maybe it's a glitch on my end, I'm not sure. But anyways, the items that you own, such as like for example a pickaxe, or if you have some cotton, some cannabis, anything will pop up in here. So that'll be your inventory that is not your regular ArmA inventory like this. So you're going to want to keep that in mind. So the final thing I want to show you guys real quick, I am actually armed. It's always good to be armed. You can get pistols and a pistol license at gun stores, and there's actually a rifle store too. So what you want to do is press Shift H to put your weapon away, because usually cops will shoot you right on sight if you have your gun drawn. And sometimes in servers they even have code reds where they don't allow you to have any sort of weapons, even if you have a pistol license. So you want to keep that bad boy hidden sometimes. And just to touch up on that, like I said, you can find a nice gun store right here next to the market as well, which is very important. We'll head up there a little later. And there's also one right down south of town. Alright, so another control I actually forgot to show you guys was, and this is an important one, is your Windows key. It's actually used a lot, surprisingly. So when you press your Windows key next to your car, you can actually repair it, flip it, push it, and pull out players, which is very important. Like I said, with the toolkits, you will be able to repair really fast. Without a toolkit, I'm not sure if this applies for all servers, but in Evolution Gaming, the one I play in, you can repair it without a toolkit. It just takes a while. But that's good, because if you get stuck in the middle of nowhere, that comes in handy, trust me, because otherwise you're stranded, and that sucks. So note to self, note to you guys, make sure to buy toolkits, make sure to hit the Windows key and repair it if you mess your car up. Make sure to push it out of a tree or something if you slam into something. It will happen. With ArmA's clunky driving, it's impossible to not crash. So our next point of interest now is the general store. As you can see, it has a nicely placed ATM right outside, so you can withdraw money if you forgot some. And you just want to go ahead and slide on in, open the door. There's a nice, very welcoming shopkeep here waiting patiently for your business. You go up to him, and you can get a lot of the stuff you're going to need, such as night vision goggles, toolkits, compass you already come equipped with, a lot of this stuff you need to worry about. But what's important is you should buy a couple toolkits. Like I said before, the backpack is important because it stores those toolkits. You won't be able to store as many items without a backpack, so make sure to get one of those. I can't say that enough. So once you get your toolkits, you can head on up to the market, which is upside north to the town, and you're pretty much almost ready here. Alright, so we have arrived here at the market and the gun store. Excuse the darkness, I kind of set my car up so we can have some lighting. So this is the gun store here. You can get your license. I already have one, so you can basically choose whatever gun, and make sure to buy some clips, an ample amount, because you will need them in these types of games, man. I'm telling you right now, you will need them. Be careful not to get run over here. That is the police. Try to stay out of their way. They will harass you. So this is the market, sold by this friendly gentleman here. So a CPR medkit is really nice. You can actually revive somebody who's died with it. A mobile phone is a must. Definitely want to buy one of those. Some food and drink. I would just buy maybe one of each. The food and drink go down pretty slowly. If you want to do, depending on what sort of work you want to do, you might need a lockpick or a pickaxe. Maybe a storage box. Some water bottles, bandages. Everything here is pretty important. The market is a must stop. So once you do that, now that I have the cell phone, you press Y and you can use that. You can use your player menu. It's pretty accessible. Your keys, you can use a messenger to message players, call for an ambulance. So that is why I say a cell phone is important. Let's say you get hurt or something and you need the ambulance to come, you can message them easily off of that. So now that you have that, you're pretty much good to go, and choose whatever line of work you may desire, whether that's robbing somebody or, you know, just planting cotton. I'm going to make a quick guide on how to make some quick money so you can afford some of these things and maybe buy some nice expensive luxury cars. So until then, hope this guide was at least a little helpful. I know it's not the best, but like I said, I couldn't find any online, so hopefully this will help some of you confused players, because I myself was pretty confused. Alright guys, thanks for checking it out, and shouts out for watching this.
Hola, lo siento for interrupting your regularly scheduled program. My name is Juan Dominguez, and please disregard my beautiful Esmeralda in the back. That is my pride and joy. I come here with a quick message because I need your guys' help. I am wanted by US government who has mistaken me for El Chapo Guzman, the wanted crime lord in Mexico. Thus, they want to deport me and put me in Mexican prison. I cannot go back, so I am hiding here with my friend Philip. The officials have said that the only way I can really get out of this situation is by helping YouTuber Beats get his subscribers up to 500. So if he gets to 500, then I can be a free man once again. I really need this help, so I need it from you guys. Please help me be a free man so I can stay here and work in the US of A. Because this is the only way I will get to stay. Otherwise, I will be back in prison in Mexico, and I cannot have this. Not only will you help me get my citizenship, but Beats will make a special thank you video for hitting this benchmark, so it's a double win-a-me for you guys. But you know what? Fuck him. I just want to stay here with my Esmeralda and marry a beautiful Kardashian. So do it for me, amigos. And don't forget to thumbs this video up, because otherwise I will get a thumb in my culo. Gracias.